Vida Movahed stood atop a large utility box on Tehran's busy Engalab Street, removed her hijab, tied her white scarf to a stick, and silently waved it like a flag. Narges Hosseini was arrested after a similar protest and now faces charges of committing a sinful act, violating public prudency, and encouraging immorality or prostitution. The charges carry penalties of as much as a decade in prison. She is being represented by human rights lawyer Nasrin Sotoudeh. Other young women began to follow suit, posting their pictures on social media.
این سوال مهمه، سوالیه که طی 40 سال ما داریم از خودمون میپرسیم ولی جواب قانونی براش پیدا نکردیم. از من به عنوان یک تحصیل کرده حقوق و فعال حقوق بشر بپرسید، من به شما عرض میکنم که مطلقاً این حق زن هست که تصمیم بگیره چی بپوشه چی نپوشه. من فکر میکنم یک نقطه عطف مهمیه.
How did you get someone like Olivia Colman to narrate the film?
Well, it helps to have your producer and your wife be a legendary casting director in Hollywood. So that's my recommendation to anyone who wants to make documentaries.
Marry a casting director.
I've had a long career actually as a casting director for film and television. And I tell you something though, it was really interesting. I mean, we really loved Olivia. She was always kind of the person that was our first choice for it, but she was very busy and we weren't really sure we were going to be able to get her. And but she also she's really got a reputation as a person who's involved in human rights issues. She really cares about this stuff. And because I was a casting director and because of my relationships with people, I knew the right person to call. And I was able to actually get the beautiful letter that Jeff wrote to her, actually to her. And she read the letter and she agreed to do it. And it was so remarkable, which we hadn't realized. So Jeff went to London and we had this sort of afternoon where he was working with her and we sent a car for her. She'd been on a family vacation with her husband and kids. She'd come home to do, press and stuff. She had the one day off. And then the next day she was doing fittings and the following Monday she was going back to work.
On the Crown.
On the Crown, on the next day. I mean, she actually fit us into this half hour, half a day that she had on the one day off she had in between a family vacation and going back to work to actually come and do this. And it's really a great credit to her. And I, when we heard, when we were watching it to picture, it was pretty remarkable to me how much I felt that she emotionally embodied Nasrin. I mean, even though she doesn't, she's not from Iran, she doesn't speak Farsi, I don't believe. There was just something in the sort of the depth and the empathy, in which I felt like such a strong connection between these two women.